Good evening, welcome back to more leveling in not leveling? I said it again! More questing in Final Fantasy XIV. Can't get that idea out of my head. Anyway. What are we doing? I've completely forgotten. Yeah, stuff was happening. Let's just press on. Oh, that was it. Yeah, we were all sat around and got massive headaches, and Thancred was affected quite badly by it all. And now Urianga wants to speak to us. Urianga agreed to meet us at the Rising Stones. If any of the others heard the voice, we'll find out soon enough. Good luck. I should get back to the meeting with the Elder Seed Seer, but if there's anything I can do, anything at all, you must let me know, alright? Promise me. Yeah, my mind went completely blank then. I'd utterly forgotten what the actual quest was all about. Right, let's be on our way. Which is weird, considering that was one of the more dramatic moments, and I think I said in the last video it actually scared me. When it popped onto the screen, I was like, "Bleh!" Maybe it scared it out of my brain. Who knows?
事態は私の想像を上回るほど逼迫しています。まさか彼があの声を聞いて混沌するとは。
Now then, what's all this about?
ええ、おそらくは皆さんと同国に。言葉の真意を聞き取ることは叶いませんでしたが。
I heard calamity, and only you can prevent it.
同じ現象と見て良さそうね。どう？率直に聞くけれど、アシエンの仕業だと思う。
It's got to have something to do with them, right?
今の段階では何とも。推察しようにもあまりにも情報が不足しています。
But the probability is high, I would say.
なればこそ、まずはサンクレッドの容体をこの目で確認したく。
Why didn't you just meet us in Alamigo then?
じゃあ、急いでアラミゴへ戻りましょう。
その前に少しいいかしら。実は東方のいくつかの地域である現象を感知していてね。
それはもしや局地的なエーテル量の低下ですか。
I've been wondering about that as well.
驚いたわね。その通りよ。私は東方の2つの地域でそれを観測したのだけれど、もしかしてエオルゼアでも。
ええ、万神関連の調査に派遣していた者たちから同様の報告が多数寄せられています。
Ooh. Is this a portent of a new
彼ら
calamity?
によれば、その周辺に万神召喚の形跡は見られない。しかしながら異常なほどエーテルが枯渇していると。
東方とエオルゼア、2つの地域で偶然同じ現象が起きるとは思えない。調べてみた方が良さそうね。
It's a global thing. A global pandemic.
では、並行して調査を
Oh. What the hell?
声が聞こえます。私を呼ぶあの声が。
Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Oh god, no, now you as well.
聞こえる。私にも。
No.
何時なり何時なり
そんな。ヤシトラフリエンジェ。
我に門を開け。
そんなまた。いや嫌よ。
What? Oh god.
ヤシトラフリエンジェ。どうか目を開けて。
I mean, hopefully they're not dead, like Thancred, they're just
目を開け
sleeping.
てよ。お願い。
Yeah?
お願いだからこれ以上私の前からいなくならないで。
Medic! What the hell is going on? And how are we supposed to throw open the gates if you keep disabling everyone? Right, what's going on? Forgive me, that was an unseemly display. No, that's perfectly fine. I completely understand. It happened before your very eyes, my lady. None here would have behaved any differently. We have borne the two of them to a private chamber, but tell me, is it true that Master Thancred languishes in a like state in Alamigo? I'm afraid so, though given the circumstances it would seem best to observe them together. I will send word to Lys that he should be brought here. Take heart, my lady. The world is full of scholars and knowledgeable folk of every persuasion. Someone out there is bound to know what ails our comrades, and how it may be cured. Thus will we rouse them, no matter what. That we will, Hoary. That we will. But first things first, our comrades will have questions. May I ask that you explain the situation to them? I must attend to a private matter. Where are you going? Oh, I promised I'd visit someone in Limsa. He's been waiting at Maelstrom Command for a while now. You know, you should come along too. I think he'd be glad to see you. Who's this then? Is it Sid? It's probably Sid. Right. To Limsa. How much to teleport? Oh, bollocks to it. I've got some money now, back over the 100,000 gil mark, so teleporting's now allowed again. I have decreed. Energy drink at nearly 10 past 11 at night. Good idea or bad idea? I'm thinking both. Great idea because it's tasty and good. Bad idea because, well, I would say it'll keep me awake all night, but it won't. I imagine in a couple of hours I will be sound asleep in my bed. But I had this conversation with somebody a while back about the fact that, yeah, fair enough, you could, I personally could have like 2 or 3 espressos and go straight to bed and fall asleep. But it wouldn't necessarily be a restful sleep. So, you know, my brain would enter a sleep state, but it wouldn't be the kind of sleep that you would get that would, you know, replenish you. But I just love caffeine too much. That's my problem. Right, where are we off to? To Maelstrom Command. Do you know, this was the first music... Oh yeah, that was the other thing as well. I'd forgotten. I said that my first character that I ever made in this game was a Mikate archer. It wasn't. It was a Rogardin Berserker? Whatever the class is that you start off at the... Was it a Marauder? Could have been a Marauder. And this music was basically the first music I ever heard playing Final Fantasy XIV, because I started out in Limsa. So every time I hear this music now, I get lovely, warm, fuzzy feelings. Especially if I've been away from it for a while and I've heard other stuff and then I come back and it makes me remember my first experience of Final Fantasy XIV. As you've probably guessed, it's Gabu we've come to see. The private here will bring him out to us. I didn't guess that, but okay. Ever since the Maelstrom took him in, I've tried to visit as often as I can. And after what befell our friends, I was taken by the urge to visit again. It's difficult to explain. Thanks. Hello, Gabu.
ガブ、久しぶりね。
まだ喋ったりはしないんですけど、暴れるわけでもなく、状況としては変わらずといったところです。
そっか。今も必死に心の中で戦い続けているのね。
Yeah, these two did have a bit of a connection of sorts.
偉いね、ガブ。アルフィノと話したことがあるの。時間ができたら二人であなたに会いに行こうって。ねえ、こうして三人でいるとあの時の星空を思い出さない？
It does a little bit, yes, except that it's not nighttime.
あの時も何かを失った悲しみや無力感に苛まれてた。でもすぐ近くにはアルフィノがいて、石の家に行けばみんなが迎えてくれた。だけど今は
I need to get rid of this chest armor.
出会いや別れは幾度も経験してきたわ。世の中の不条理や自分の力の限界だって嫌というほど知らされてきた。それなのに私はまだ兄や仲間の危機を前にしてもこうも無力で、それがただ悔しくて。
It's okay. It'll be alright. You don't have to bear this burden alone. You still have me.
そうね。すべてを自分が解決しようだなんて、それこそ傲慢というものよね。ありがとう。頼りにさせてもらうわ。
Think nothing of it, milady.
よし、くよくよするのはここまで。
Yes, you do take after your brother in that regard.
行こう、みんなを取り戻すために。
Oh, well, that was a sweet little interlude. Now, we're all the way back here, which means we're probably heading back to bloody Alamigo after this. No, the Rising Stones. Okay. That's alright. Thanks again for coming with me. It meant a lot. Right. Airship or teleport? I think teleport. Because otherwise we have to go via the via Gridania. And it's a bit out of our way. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Hello. I wonder if... What happened to Flamin? Did she stay here or did she go do something else? I can't remember. I did some thinking on the way back and I think Hori is right. We need to seek outside help. Ordinarily we would turn to our own experts on such matters, but they're both among the stricken. I will begin by reaching out to the myriad guilds and research institutions here in Eorzea. Additionally, Grandfather and Minfilia had a wealth of connections between them, and I mean to explore those avenues too. We'll find a way to save everyone, mark my words. Much and more has happened in recent days, some of it for the good, some not so, but all around me people continue their fight. From the shinobi who search for Alphanord, to the Alliance members who make ready to move against the Empire, they march on in the face of great adversity, bearing heavy burdens. Everyone is playing their part, and so must I. You have your own part to play, I know, and it's bigger than most, so I won't keep you. Just promise that you'll visit from time to time, and I promise I'll have good things to share with you when you do. Gotcha. Cutscene. This'll be... Oh, I was going to say it'll be Alphanord and Co, but I guess not. It's the Emperor.
"策が功を奏し、民衆派は息を潜めるばかり。ならば今こそ帝国の力を見せつけてやる時ではないか?" 皇帝陛下が一声号令をかけるだけでいい。それだけで軍は飢えた狼のようにアラミゴへと殺到し、あのような小国など瞬く間に食らい尽くすことだろう。だんまりか。
He either knows you're an Ascian, or
わざわざ手間をかけてまで超帝者たる私が道化を演じているのだぞ。お前に初めてこの顔を晒した時に誓ったろう。
bloody is.
私が持つ力と知恵のすべてを帝国のために振るおうと、その言葉に偽りなしと証明してきたはずだ。
That was when he took off the mask and
Thingy
was like, "How dare you?"
この体を得た私ならばやすやすと始末できるだろう。一体何を迷う？あまり決断を遅らせると確定した勝利さえ揺るぎかねないぞ。悩みの渦を抜け出せたならまた呼びたまえよ、父上殿。
まったく、ため息をつきたいのはこちらの方だ。せっかく
Who's this
役
then?
目を演じきって寝ようって時だったんだぞ。それをラハブレアのじいさんが死んだからって呼び出されて、本当にエリディブスの心配性は嫌になる。お前もそう思うだろう。
Who are you?
なんだ、私のこともうんざりか。まあいいさ、こちらとしても今さらお前に家族らしくされる方が面倒だ。状況をシンプルに捉えたまえ。バリス・ゾス・ガルバス君。
Grandson? He looks older than you.
我が孫よ。いつものことながらお前に決定権はない。すべきことをただ迅速になせばいい。エリディブスは面倒なやつだが、調停者としての選択はまあ間違えることがない。
I am very confused.
光と闇の均衡を取るにあたって邪魔な因子があるというなら排除して叱るべきだろう。殺せよ。戦争でも何でも使って。そのために大きくした国だぞ。この私、初代皇帝ソルがな。
Oh. Hang on, how is he still alive? I don't... Asian trickery? I don't get it. What's going on?
いかにもって顔だ。お前も存外わかりやすい男だな。同情はしないが、多少なりとも哀れには思っているさ。知らないまま踊らされていた方がまだ幸せだったろうとな。国父ソルはアシエンだった。偉大なるガレマール帝国はそいつによって世に戦乱の種をまくため作られた国だったのだ。
Okay. Is this new information or has this been disclosed before?
なんて恨むなよ。これが私の仕事だ。 例祭を起こすには大きな力がいる。そのために影響力の強い手駒を作っておくのはシンプルかつ効率的だ。この仕事をそこそこ長い間やってきたが、ガレマール帝国はそれなりに上出来な部類だと言える。アラグ帝国ほどではないにしてもな。
So you're causing another calamity. And you've just been shot. But I doubt that's going to kill you. You're probably going to pop up again from somewhere else.
ペラペラと化け物がよくしゃべる。良いか。人の歴史は人が紡ぐ。
Okay. There he is.
無駄な労力を使わせるのはやめてほしい。
Probably more of a waste of your energy. You just had to recorporealize yourself. Is that a word? You should just keep shooting him, just have like a whole hall full of dead Soluses.
人がどうのという大使は私でなく修具の前で垂れてやれ。使命感に火をつけられれば儲けもの、使いやすい駒が手に入る。さ、拗ねている時間は終わりだぞ坊や。お前だって理解はしているはずだ。これは人と世界を真なる形に戻すための戦い。その点において私たちアシエンとお前の目的は一致しているだろう。
Shoot him again. Oh my god! The founding father of the empire was a Asian. What in the world? What, it's tents. Oh, they're all dead. Shit. They've had the ether drained out of them. Dead. All dead. Yet I see no wounds, nor any evidence of battle. Go on, somebody confirm it. They've all been drained of their etheric energy. This is the new calamity. Damn them. They finally used it. Used what? The Empire developed an alchemical weapon in Giribania, a gas. Black Rose it was called, and to breathe it is to breathe your last. Okay, I guess I was wrong. And that did this. I thought the project abandoned and its vile fruit destroyed, but naught else could have wrought such an atrocity. Fools. What do they hope to gain with this butchery? Can they not see that a rule won through terror will not endure? How many more provinces must they lose? Do you reckon if you punch a Garlean in the forehead, it hurts like being punched in the eye? Nay, wait. This is not the work of men, but monsters, the Scions. It cannot be a coincidence that their trail led us here. The objective was never to rule, but to sow strife and discord. Such a crime does indeed bear the mark of the bringers of chaos. The bringers of shadow? Shadow bringers? Black Rose cannot be allowed to kill again. We must find the Scions and put an end to their plot. Ooh, I like this music a lot. Oh, don't fade out. It's just getting good. History of Violet. Prelude in Violet, eh? Soul searching. Okay.
あれからウルダ派の錬金術師ギルドやグリダニアの幻術師ギルドにも協力を求めてみんなの治療を試みて結局倒れた原因すらわからないまま依然として彼らの意識は戻らずこんな時頼りになるヤシトラやウリエンジェがことごとく倒れちゃってるのは痛いわね。アルフィノの安否もわからないままだしどこから手をつけて何を糸口にすればいいんだか。
We start with ourselves, my lady. Self-sufficiency and a bit of self-belief as well, maybe.
だいぶ深刻なようね。先輩としてお役に立てればいいんだけど。
I'm sorry, did you just say senpai? I think you did. Hey, Krill. That's good bloody news.
体調の方はもう大丈夫なの？仲間が倒れたと聞いて駆けつけないわけにいかないでしょ。私だって暁の一員だし、あなたの大学時代の先輩なんだから少しは頼りにしてほしいものだわ。そうか、そうよね。ありがとうクルル、とても心強いわ。
See, something's going right.
それにしてもアルフィノ君が帝国に向かうなんてね、相変わらず突飛なことをするもんだわ。彼が魔法大学に入学した時の自己紹介を覚えてる？私には夢がある。それはこの世界を救済することだ。
Ooh, hang on. Didn't one of the Imperials say that as well? I think Xenos actually said that. Yes, very funny.
今では恥ずかしがっているけれど、当時のアルフィノ君は本気だったし、今でも真剣に世界の救済を実現しようとしている。そうね。アルフィノは昔からバカみたいに一貫してるわ。でもたまに大きな失敗もしでかすから心配なのよ。大丈夫。彼は思っているよりもずっと大人になったわ。誰かさんのおかげでね。
Don't look at me. He's done everything he's done on his own volition. I had nothing to do with it.
でも自己紹介の件をばらしたことは内緒よ。
Don't start swearing me to secrecy about
みんなの容
things.
体を見させてもらうわ。 奥の部屋でいいのよね。集中することになると思うから、二人はここで待っていて。
You go right ahead. And what do we do in the meantime? Yeah, we sit and wait. Okay.
Three人とも肉体的には健康そのものね。一見深い眠りについているだけにも見えるわ。
Okay. That's good.
ただどういうわけか彼らの肉体からは全く意志の力を感じ取れなかったの。まるで魂が抜け出してしまったかのように。
Yeah, that's what Canny Senna said about Thancred.
それってカヌエ様も同じことを言っていたわ。アリゼからの報告書は読んだんだけど、あなた以前に霊の声を聞いたとき、違う空間に立っているような感覚に襲われたのよね。
Yeah, it was kind of similar to when we go and see Heidelin. Except it was a man's voice.
魂を構成するエーテルそのものがどこかに呼ばれているのだと仮定すれば。以前サンクレットさんの捜索をした時のように意志の痕跡をたどることで何かがつかめるかもしれない。
Okay then.
消えた魂を探すなんて雲をつかむような話だけれど、確信はないけどやれることはやっておかないとね。とにかく試すには水晶の目が必要だから。
Ah, we've not been to see her in ages. It's a shame. Well, actually, she'll have a vested interest in helping us, given that Ishtola was her student. So that should be of great benefit. And also, she's a funny old lady, and I like her frog. In fact, for just the occasion, I think not only will we get changed into some different clothing, but we'll also summon Poro Rogo again. Is there an inn we can go to here to change glamours? Can't remember. I don't think there is there? It's just the Rising Stones and... yeah, traders. I mean, this is technically the inn. Just going to have a look at the Retainers board. Retainers board? Retainers... Summoning Bell. See if we've sold anything. I don't believe we have. No, we haven't. Right, I'm going to stop checking that because it's starting to depress me. So we're off to Matoya's Cave, which is in Dravania, isn't it? I can't remember where exactly though. It's near Idleshire. Is there any way of getting closer to it than going all the way to Idleshire? Nope, I don't think there is. Okay. That'll have to do. Oh, I was going to change my glamour as well, wasn't I? Derp. Never mind. It's not important. It's only cosmetic. Oh, press the bloody Windows key again. I swear I'm going to just remove that key from this keyboard. I'd still end up pressing the little nub thing under the button though. What's that? Oh, that's the anima weapon missions. I haven't done any of those yet. Getting this etheric sand just seems like too much of a pain in the neck. Plus, we already have decent enough weapons. Didn't we get something? Or are we using it? I think we're using it, actually. Yeah, the Kinyoshu Kai. Quick blocks. But yes, we will get Pororogo out as our companion. Minion. Minion! Where are you, you froggy masterpiece, you? Hey, look at him! Stupid little frog. And we'll get Baxterionomon back on the scene as well. And summon Carbuncle. Surrounded by friends. All my imaginary friends. You'll never leave me. It's a bit too real, that. Okay, let's go to Matoya's cave. I've forgotten where it is. Map. Is it just... yeah, it's just down here. Near the delta. Ooh, there's a thing. Look out, world! Because here I come. Saint Mokian's Arboretum. Okay, that was weird. I just saw in my peripheral vision what looked like somebody shining a laser pointer across my wall. But there's nothing there. I'm having visual disturbances. That's probably not a good thing. Well, if this recording suddenly stops, you know why. I've collapsed. Yes. Perhaps too much caffeine this evening. Are we meeting outside? Yes, we are. I'd heard Master Matoya was something of a recluse, but this seems extreme. Still, I'll happily overlook her eccentricities if she agrees to help us. She will. I think she will, anyway. When she knows who it is that's been affected. Hello.
やれやれ、またお前たちかい。一向にお迎えは来ないのに、厄介者ばかりやってくるもんだ。
Yes, it's very good to see you too, Matoya.
ふん。ユベユールの小僧かと思ったら、小娘の方とはね。あの鼻垂れよりも活発だって聞いてたけれど。な。
Sorry.
お言葉ですけど、いくらおじい様の知り合いだからって失礼じゃない？
よしよし。小娘はそのくらいでちょうどいいのさ。シュトラなんて野良猫同然だったもんさね。で、今度はどんな厄介事を持ってきたんだい？
マトウヤ様、もう一度水晶の目を、古の光のクリスタルをお貸しいただけませんか
？Now let's see if hearing about Ishtola changes her cantankerous attitude.
あのシュトラがね
She is.
わかった。やんちゃな野良猫でも弟子なんだ。わしより先に死なせるわけにはいかない。
There you go. See?
それじゃあ私の超える力をこの水晶の目を通して発現させてみるわ。賢人のみんなが混沌した場所から念入りに意志の痕跡をたどってみる。
Please don't get a headache and fall down.
どうだったの？みんなの魂の行方は？
I'm gonna go with no.
ダメ。わからない。一体どういうこと？何が起きているというの？
What?
ねえ、わかる範囲で説明して。感じ取れないんじゃないの？意志の痕跡がぷつりと消えてしまっていることがはっきりと認識できるのよ。
Oh.
まさか魂が消えてしまったってこと？そんな。
Well, if that's the case, it just means they're dead.
肉体だけが生きていて魂がないなんて、まるであなた族の カリアナの族長の娘じゃない。
I hadn't actually thought of that, but yeah, that's a very similar situation.
いえ、それは違うと思うわ。あなた族の娘さんの場合、肉体を含めて一度死を迎えてからラクシュミに復活させられたはず。
はん、早がてんはいけないよ。肉体が生き続けていて衰弱の兆候もないのなら、魂もまたいずこかで存在しているはずさ。
We have to go in search of their
だ
souls.
とすると、みんなの魂は一体。
Good question.
死してエーテル界に帰ったのでもなく、サルトで痕跡がない以上、さてどう探せばいいものか。
So where do we go? What's the next step?
調査は振り出しに戻ったみたいね。でもみんなの魂は消えてしまったわけじゃない。それがはっきりしただけでも前に進めるわ。ごめんなさい、通信だわ。はい。わかった、すぐに行く。
Oh.
店から緊急の知らせよ。アラミゴに帝国の民衆が亡命してきたって。それもあのマキシモ大使が一緒らしいの。クルル、それからマトイヤ様、悪いんだけど私。
Hang on, wait a minute. Have they gone back to Alamigo?
さっさと行きな。若いうちは立ち止まっている暇なんてないんだ。
それじゃあ私は引き続き魂の行方を探る方法がないか調査をしてみるわ。あなたも一緒に来て。
So Maxima was with Alpha Nord when the assault gunboat ship crashed. Ooh,
やれまたかい。ここ最近
that's the
魔法仕掛け
ether
の
wearing
動
off
き
here
の
as
動
well.
きが弱くてね。わしの年のせいならともかく。
No, it's not. It's less simple than you think.
そういえばヤシトラとウリエンジェも各地で環境エーテルに異変が起きていると言っていたわ。
砂略川のデカブツの影響じゃないってわけかい。何やら嫌な予感がするね。とはいえ闇雲に恐れを抱いても始まりゃしない。今はやれることを順繰りに片付けておやり。
Right then. Yeah, so Maxima was with Alphanord. And then Alphanord is with the Shadow Hunters. But Maxima's gone back to Alamigo without Alphanord. Is that right? Triple triad match there. Do I do it? Yeah, go on then. Why not? Let's indulge. Yeah. Would you care to indulge me? Yes, I would, yes. What do you use? Plus and roulette. I will just use my powerful deck. And me first, is it? Okay. There you go. Have some of that. Ooh. Too tempting not to. Yep. That's fine. I'll have that as well. You do that. I'll do that. Oh, nice. Yeah. I win. Okay, cool. So that was the woman who tamed Ishtola. I had the distinct feeling of being grabbed by the scruff of the neck and having the nonsense shaken out of me. When Alphanord is back, I'd like to visit again and ask her what tales she has of grandfather. We will certainly do that, but not right now. I almost can't bear to hear what Maxima has to tell us. But it can't be bad news, can it? Lise would have said, unless... there's no point speculating. Lise said she'd notified the guards of our coming, so we should head straight to the palace gates in the Alamegan Quarter. I'll be praying for good news. Learn what you can about Alphanord's plight and leave the search for our friends' lost souls to me. Right, go on, sod off. Took your time. Got places to be. Excuse me. We can teleport directly to the Alamegan Quarter, but it's not too long of a flight, so we may as well just fly. Oh, not looking forward to the week ahead. Weekend should be good though. Back at Airsoft next weekend, and I'm gonna have a film night with a friend on Saturday, I think, as well. It should be good. Just do some chilling out and remembering that life doesn't have to just be toil and paying bills and all that crap. It's the little distractions in between that form the bigger part of the happiness. What the hell am I talking about? I'm babbling. Babbling absolute rubbish. No, but it's true though. It is true. It's all about distraction. Freed pot friend. Greetings, Scions. The commander told me to expect you. Yes, cool. Hello. I hear you want to defect.
急に呼び出したりしてごめん。牧島さんからアルフィノの名前が出たからすぐに連絡しなきゃと思って。
これはお久しぶりです。まさかこちらでお目にかかれるとは。
兄はアルフィノはどうなったの？
よく似ておられると思いましたが、ご身内の方でしたか。ご安心ください。おそらく彼は無事です。
おそらくってどういう？
どうか落ち着いて順を追って説明させてください。実は土間を立ってからほどなく、我々の船は永久焦土地帯の上空にて皇帝親衛軍の襲撃を受け、さらに脱出後も追撃を受けたのですが、そこで我々は影の狩人と名乗るアシエンとの戦いを掲げる者たちに救われたのです。
Jolly good.
私とアルフィノさんを含む生存者はその人物らに同行し、属州の一つへと向かいました。我々はそこで民衆派の同志たちと合流、共に避難をとお誘いしたのですが、アルフィノさんはアシエンの追跡を続けると。
So that's why you guys split up. Fair enough.
アルフィノはザパーンから脱出できたのね。それにしてもアシエンとの戦いを掲げる者たちですって。じゃあアルフィノはその影の狩人ってのと一緒に？
彼らは各地でアシエンを討伐して回っているようでしたが、多くは語らず素性を明かそうとはしませんでした。その行き先も聞き出すことはできず、それでもアルフィノさんは共に行くとおっしゃいました。我々はといえば皇帝親衛軍から逃れるため粛清の嵐が吹き荒れる属州を脱し亡命してきた次第です。受け入れてくださったラウバーン様には感謝しかありません。
たとえ敵国の民であっても傷つき疲れ果てた者たちを突き返すことはできん。それにこちらとしても帝国の内情を知りたいのでな。
Refugees with insider information. Always a good idea.
それにつきましてはご報告せねばならないことが。逃避行の最中で反乱を起こした属州民たちの勢力が一夜にして全滅したという話を聞きました。相次ぐ反乱に業を煮やした軍部が新兵器を投入したとか。詳細は定かではありませんが、これ以降抵抗活動は下火になりつつあるようです。それからいくつかの属州で駐留部隊が西に向けて移動を開始したとの情報もあります。大規模な軍事行動の前触れではないかと。
They're coming for us.
西へ？それってつまりアラミゴへの再進行の準備ってこと？
Probably.
いずれこの時が来るとは覚悟していたが、帝国軍の動きがこうも早いとは。
Yeah, they weren't going to exactly just allow you to have what you've taken. Not without a fight.
急いで国境の防備を固めているとは言っても、まだ準備が。
It's alright though, we've got plans.
分かっている。
We've got Garland Ironworks working on a Magitech barrier. Not a Magitech barrier,
同盟各国と国境守備隊に死者を出せ。
thingy.
援軍の派遣を要請しつつ、帝国領との国境地帯に防衛陣地を設営。帝国の進軍に備えるのだ。だが、急がせたとて時間が足りん。敵軍が死人でき次第、停戦交渉の使者でも出して、少しでも時間稼ぎをするしかあるまい。
Yes, buy ourselves all the time we can.
悪いんだけど、あなたとアリゼにはドマへ向かってもらって、ヒエンにこの件を伝えてほしいんだ。アルフィノのことも心配していると思うし。
Sure will.
分かったわ。任せておいて。それじゃあ。
Oh no, not again.
その道、歴史はならない。今再び零細の時、時空を越えよ。門を開け。
Oof. That is not good for my health.
またあの声が聞こえたみたいね。でもどちらとも何ともないわ。
Mm-hmm.
よかった。また誰かが倒れてしまうのかと。一体何が起きてるの？
I wish I knew. I wish I knew.
いろいろ
Word for word.
まだ分かっていないの。でも今はヒエンに知らせを届ける方が先決。ドマ町人地に急ぐわ。
Right, let's get to Doma before either of us passes out. I don't need my etheric soul floating in some other dimension when there's work to be done. So, Alpha Node is safe, for the present at least. Now all we need to worry about is a full-scale Imperial invasion. I'm actually glad Lise tasked us with visiting Lord Hien. Better to be dashing from place to place than sitting around stewing over things we can't change. To the Enclave. Yep. 983. Ah. What I should do is go back to Maelstrom Command, issue some squadron orders, and get some of those Aetherite priority tickets. I think it, what was it, a 50% decrease in the cost of using the teleport. Or set the Dorman Enclave as a registered destination. Take again off. Yes, you may. Me lord? Oh, looks like you've got the emissaries here. Greetings, my friends. I was just discussing future endeavours with the members of our newly formed alliance. You got the Kojin. Got the Zayla. The Kojin and the Confederacy you already know, and it was your own strength of arms that won us the cooperation of the Steppe tribes. We have also been joined by our neighbours from Nagzia and the indomitable citizens of Dalmasca, though the scattered nature of the latter's resistance will somewhat delay their official induction. These proud peoples have united under a single purpose, to stand against the tyranny of the Garlean Empire. Good. I'm glad to see your alliance is coming together so swiftly. As things stand, I fear we shall soon have need of your strength. They're invading now. Are you ready? Because it's happening. I thank you for bringing me news of Alphanord. His fate is never far from my thoughts. And not only because he is our emissary. As for this sudden deployment of Imperial forces, I agree that Alamigo would be wise to shore up its borders with all haste. Every report we receive from our shinobi indicates a massing of troops in the western provinces. It seems all but certain that the Empire is poised to bring its fist down upon Eorzea. Bring down the hammer. And I would help deflect that blow, but I cannot risk sending reinforcements just yet. We will remain vulnerable to airborne assault until our wall in the burn is in place. Yes, that should be the priority, really. The all-important Allagan energy barrier. The energy barrier, yes. I thought to call it something more auspicious. A name drawn from the four lords of legend. Perhaps Seiriu's Aegis? Or some such. Well, just a thought. The Ironworks engineers report they have finished calibrating the generators? I was literally about to say generators then. The generators, and are ready to proceed to the testing stage. Have you time to attend the first test? You've seen the field which protected Azislar firsthand, and I'd be interested to hear how you think ours compares. Yeah, I'll come to a demonstration. I will come too, if you don't mind. Though I'm no Ishtola, I may be able to offer some insight. Of course, time being of the essence, it would be best if we made directly for the burn. Yugiri, I leave you and Hakuro to bring the War Council to a close. Understood. Your mounts are saddled and ready, my lord. Wear the storms. Good. Good, good, good. We will cross the burn by Yol and Falcon, as before. Join me at the overlook near the House of the Fierce. Okay. If we just teleport to the House of the Fierce. Then we can go from there. On to beam up. Okay, get me Yol. Ooh, this is... Is this the way? Do you know the way? There we go. Give the word when you're ready to take to the wing. Head to the burn. Head to the burn! I've got a really annoyingly stuffed up nose for some reason. Ooh! Look at these fancy pants things.
Oh! 準備は順調のようだな。ここに防衛の壁を展開できれば、我らドマも後顧の憂いなく、アラミゴに援軍を送れるというもの。よし、皆の者聞いてくれ。これより清流壁の起動実験を開始する。
Fire it up. Let's see it in action. What they don't realise is they've actually created a super weapon. Nah, just kidding. Ooh.
1番機起動確認。防御フィールド展開を開始しました。2番から8番までの各機からも同様の反応あり。
Oh, look at it go.
1000、2000、3000。防御フィールド順調に展開を続けています。
Bloody hell.
4000、5000、やりました。目標高度5000ヤルムを達成。清流壁展開完了。
A 5,000 yalm tall barrier. And I'm assuming that means that there aren't any Garlean ships that can fly above that. Well, we did it. Oh, hey, oh, here comes our first victim.
帝国の小型艇？なんでまたこんな時に限って？
いや、むしろ都合が良い。我らが清流壁の効果を確かめられると
They
いう
can
もの。
test our new war. What if it's Alphanord coming back? Yeah, I thought it was going to explode as well, but never mind. I bet you it's Alphanord. Oh no. Yeah, it is. It's the Shadow Hunter. And Alphanord. Oh god, what's wrong with him? Oh, he collapsed because of the vision thing. The barrier. The barrier. Oh dear. Well, this isn't good.
Ochitsuke musume. この少年は昏睡しているだけ。死したわけではない。
そんな、それってサンクレットたちと同じ。
God, there's not many Scions left.
原因もわからず手の施しようがないのでな。土間へ送り返さんとしたところで、その国主と出会おうとは。何よりウヌと再会するとは何の因果か。久しいな、冒険者。いや、エオルゼアの英雄、光の戦士と呼ぶべきか。
You can call me Susan if it makes you happy. Oh, was that... Wait a minute. It's not.
そう。我はかつて漆黒のオーロラだった者、ガイウス・ヴァン・バエサル。いや、軍団長たる称号を失ったただのガイウス・バエサルだ。
I had no idea. Well, my head's just officially blown off my shoulders. Holy fuck.
ここで剣を交える気はない。第14軍団の軍団長はあの時死んだのだ。今や階級は愚か国すら持たぬ一人の男。
その元軍団長がどうして？
Yeah, how did you survive?
ウヌは覚えているであろう。魔道場での一件を。
I do. the whole place got blown up.
我はエオルゼアに平定をもたらすためアシエン・ラハブレアの還元に乗せられて古代アラグ帝国の対蛮神兵器アルテマウェポンを再生した。
Anyone who's gotten to this stage of the game and has replayed the Praetorium as often as people probably have would be laughing their asses off at this entire sequence. Yes, I remember everything that happened because I've done it 1,000 times.
それも全ては奴らの真の神とやらを復活させるための策略だったのだ。その上かの兵器をもってしてもウヌに敗れた我はもはや炎上する魔道場と運命を共にする覚悟だった。だが我に忠義を尽くし死んでいった者たちに何と詫びよう。命惜しくなくともそのことが我を突き動かした。この手でアシエンどもを狩り尽くしてやろうとな。
That's a lot of rubble to drag yourself free of. The entire place was a smouldering ruin.
漆黒の王老はその仮面と共に死んだ。
Oh, it's not an Ascian mask, it's the faceplate of his armor. Okay.
我が旧敵ラハブレアはウヌが倒し滅せられたそうだな。しかし依然としてこの世界には奴らがはびこっている。世を混沌に陥れんとする存在は排除せねばならん。これは暁の使命とも合致するのではないか。
確かにアシエンを倒すことに関しては私たちも志を同じくするわ。
これもかの少年が結んだ絵にし、志が同じとあらばこちらが知る情報を与えておこう。アシエンには上位の赤き仮面の者らとそれに従う下位の黒き仮面の者がいるのは知っての通り。しかし赤き仮面の者たちの中にも階級があり、オリジナルを名乗る少数の者らが天聖組なるその他の者を従えている。うぬら暁が始末したナプリアレスは後者の天聖組。厄介なことは確かだが問題はより強大な力を有する3体のオリジナルだ。そのうちの1体はすでに消滅したラハブレア。残るは白き衣のエリディブス、そして未だ謎に包まれているエメトセルクだ。
ラハブレアにエリディブス、報告で聞いた名だわ。でもエメトセルクは初耳よね。
I've never heard of him.
私たちは帝国内でアシエンが暗躍していると考えてるわ。死んだはずの皇太子ゼノスの肉体を操る存在。
Probably that guy.
我はエリディブスだと睨んでいる。調停者を名乗る奴は光と闇の均衡を保つことを役目とする。ハイデリンの使徒たるウヌの働きで増した光の力、それをそごうと帝国に力を貸しているに違いない。始末すべき筆頭格と言えよ。そしてそのエリディブスの影を追って暁の少年と辺境の属州を探っていた時のことだ。全滅した反帝国勢力の部隊に遭遇した。死因は黒バラ。
It was.
過去に帝国軍が開発し、我が実戦投入を拒否して廃棄を命じた 忌まわしき毒ガス兵器だ。
毒ガス？じゃあそれが牧島さんの言っていた新兵器、反帝国勢力を一夜にして壊滅させたっていう。
Mm-hmm.
そんなものが今度のアラミゴでの戦いで使われたら。
Probably.
案
Probably.
ずるな。少年と共に生成工場に潜入し、プラントともども現存する
ああ
黒バラは全て破棄した。
Well, that's good news.
いずれ再建されようが、しばらく投入されることはあるまい。注目すべきは工場内で発見された命令書だ。その書類にはごく最近の日付とともに署名が記されていた。
動く死体が致死性の猛毒を作らせておったとは趣味の悪い話だ。
Hmm. It is very bad comedy. I agree.
だが工場で見たものはそれだけではない。そこには古代アラグ文明の技術である人造生命体の培養施設が存在した。悪趣味さで言えばそちらが上かもしれん。ずらりと並んだ培養層に入っていたのは、初代
Okay.
ソルテイの若き姿をした人造生命体だったのだからな。
Right.
黒バラや人造生命体の生成がアシエンによって進められたことなのか、それとも皇帝陛下の意志によるものなのか。
I don't think that was the will of the Emperor. At all.
それを見定めねばならぬ。階級を捨てたとて、我はガレアン族。祖国を憂う気持ちに一切の変わりはない。故に我は再びアシエンの影を追わねばならん。冒険者よ、撃つべき共通の敵がいる以上、我らが争うのは得策ではない。
Hmm. I should open up your head for the trouble you've caused me in the past, but you do seem to be killing Ascians, so I think I'll leave you
私にと
be.
ってはあなたは兄の窮地を救ってくれた恩人だわ。でも決めるのは私じゃない。
Oh. We'll settle this another time. Yeah, do you know what? We will. We will settle this another time.
かたじけない。かつて我は偽りの神にすがる弱き者を否定した。だが己もアシエンの偽りにすがり強者を装っていたのだ。
I wonder if you're aware of the truth that Solus, well, that the Empire was founded by an Ascian, as seems to be the case.
我もまた弱かったということ。また会おう。真に強き光の戦士よ。
We most certainly will. I cannot believe that's Gaius van Baelsar. And I mean, the gun is a bit of a giveaway, but I honestly didn't even notice.
漆黒の王老と謳われたガイウスか。
Yeah,
人角の武人であると聞いていたが。
you can say that again. Turns around and flies straight back into the wall.
ともかくアルフィノの容体も気になるところ。清流壁の最終調整は技術者たちに任せてドマへと戻るとしよう。
Let's. Right, at least it brought us all the way back this time. Alphinaud is safely ensconced in a private chamber. My finest healer is examining him as we speak. I've spoken with the physician, and there are no outward signs of illness. Alphinaud is lost in a sleep from which he cannot be awoken, just like the others. It seems even the lands of the Empire were not far enough away to escape that cursed voice. I share your frustration, Alice. I do, but Alphinaud is returned to us alive and otherwise unharmed. All that remains is to find the means to wake him. Until then, you can but fulfill your duties as a scion, yours and your brothers both. You're right, of course. There are arrangements to be made and little time to make them. To business then, my lord. Now that we know Seirayu's wall, is it Seirayu? Seirayu's wall works as intended. Can we expect reinforcements for Alamigo? You most certainly can. As promised, we will send troops to bolster our allies in Eorzea without delay. Pray be aware, however, that they will not arrive without delay. Save for some few who boast teleportation magics, the bulk of our force must be transported by sea, a lengthy voyage for which the smaller vessels favoured by the Confederacy are ill-equipped. Maelstrom. Accordingly, I mean to enlist the assistance of the East Aldenard Trading Company in finding suitable ships. As for navigating the distances in question, we are in the happy position of being able to call upon those who plotted the course of my people's exodus to Eorzea. Beyond the procurement of ships, I think it's unlikely that our East Aldenard friends will consent to any involvement in military operations. I'm certain they will afford Alphinaud a berth aboard one of their vessels. I shall have a surgeon accompany him every ilm of the way to the Rising Stones. You have my thanks, Lord Hien. Yugiri, I will go on ahead with our friends to Alamigo, enlist all those capable of teleportation, and put them at the disposal of the Eorzean Alliance as soon as possible. They will form the vanguard. Yes, my lord. This is exactly what we'd hoped for. Lys and the Alliance leaders will be glad indeed to welcome the combined strength of the East. Ooh, it's all gonna kick off. Cutscene. Meanwhile, at the Black Rose chemical plant. 備蓄されていた黒バラは失われましたが、現在新規のプラントを構築中であります。次期遠征には必ず。急がせよ。はは、黒バラか。 覚えているぞ。漆黒の王老が破棄させた毒ガス兵器だったな。いいぞ、実に効率的だ。たまには私の血縁らしい選択もできるじゃないか。先天的に魔法が使えぬ我らにとって 魔導技術こそが力。無駄に兵を死なせぬため、帝国と世界のため、使わぬ手はない。はいはい。実に小さい世界の話で。だが、そういうもっともらしい理由をつけられるのは、皇帝としては高評価だ。引き続き頑張りたまえよ。 我が孫バリス君。それにしても毒の兵器。静かなる死をもたらすもの。
あちら側で光の反乱が起きて以来、こちら側にもいい具合に影響が出始めているからな。相乗効果で化ける可能性はあるか。
What are you talking about?
よし、こちらはお前に任せた。大いにのびのびと戦争をしてくれ。
Yeah, it's jolly good. You Squall Lionheart wannabe. Squall Leonheart, sorry.
アシエンにそれを聞くか？答えは一つだろうに。
Being a haughty prick.
貴様らが霊祭を起こすために動いていることなど百も承知だ。私はただ貴様の勝手な行動が結果としてこの国のしがらみになっている。
Seeing a complete mirror of Gaius and La Habrea going on here.
先の崩御。貴様の当時の肉体が死を迎えた時のことを忘れたとは言わせぬぞ。貴様が後継者を指名せずに死んだおかげでこの国は内乱状態となった。あわや崩壊の危機に陥ったのだぞ。
ああ、これだから嫌だ。あれが私の不注意だとでも？あんな七面倒な退場の仕方が。
What?
では貴様。
そうだ、おかげでいい感じに混乱しただろう。もともと人の世を引っかき回すために作った国なんだ。役立って何よりだよ。
You're making the Empire seem like a whim.
それでは私は出かけるぞ。そうだ、場合によっては根性の別れになるかもしれん。一つくらいは礼を言っておこう。この体を量産してくれて助かった。私はどの体についてもそれを自分にできるんだが、もともとそう作ってある体なら調整の手間がなくていい。
Okay.
アラグ帝国の生体複製技術を試したんだったが、確かにあれはなかなか滑稽で見どころのある研究だったな。実験体にあえて国府ソルを選ぶとは、いやなかなかに歪んでいる。さすがは我が孫だ。ではな、互いにうまくやれば家族の共同作業になるぞ。お前はこの地の杭に、私はうつろなる世界の杭に、この星の欺瞞を共に砕こうじゃないか。
Very good. Okay. Off you go. Well, bugger me. Wasn't that just full of revelations and surprises? Honestly, that's probably the most shocking episode I've done so far. I don't know say out of 100 people, how many people figured out that was Gaius van Baelsar before he announced it? The clues were there. I didn't pick up on them, so I wonder how many other people missed that one as well. And finding out the birth of the Empire was thanks to the Scions, and that thingy Varys is not Varys. What's his name? The Emperor. Can't remember. Anyway, has cloned his own grandfather and has been inhabited by an Scion. Anyway, all very interesting stuff. Some of it a little bit brain bending, but it should provide some very interesting content for the next few videos into the next expansion. But we'll leave it there for now. Excuse me, my voice is starting to go. So from myself, Hien, Alysair, Yugiri, Carbuncle, Poro Rogo's not allowed inside the audience chamber. But it's goodbye, and I will see you next time. Cheerio.